Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel Dose. Need to go back to the ship at some point. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I was told in a comment by... I don't have the comments up, so I don't remember the username. Sorry. But two people said that they I should do it. A number of things I should do before the point of no return. I don't know how far away I am from that. But, this is where I was when you made the comment, at the very least. So, I'm also going to put this in so I remind myself when editing to remember that, so, yeah. Yep, helping out again. If his workspace isn't absolutely perfect, he'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. So let's make sure we're, good here first. Once we're done, I'll call the Institute and invite him on board. If you don't mind helping me out some more, then let's get to it then. Choosing help, George, go! I'm pretty sure I finished and submitted everything. If I didn't, then whoops. I'd be happy to help. Ready? Sure I am, thanks, Reen. Both of us here, the work will be done in no time flat. I went about making the best looking workspace they could. Practically, it made no sense, but it looked amazing. Afterwards, George made contact with the Institute, and the time finally came when Professor Schmidt came on board. Yeah, this'll be fun. What a shoddy sword. Bah, not quite up to my standards, but being that we're limited in our options inside this ship, this will have to do. It can't compare to the facilities in the Institute, but you made the best with what you had, I suppose. Thanks, I guess. So, that is... I didn't expect you to obtain any Sumerian ore at all, much less this much of it. Where exactly did you find it? The last 7 obtained it from overcoming some very challenging trials. Come on, it's what you asked for, so you'll help us, right? That doesn't answer my question in the slightest, I'll have you know. Then again, the answer changes a little. I'm a man of my word, so you did what you were asked, so I'll draft you up the finest blueprints the world has ever seen. Still, a project like this is not without a series of trials and error. Your assistance will be crucial, George, so don't get in the way of my work. Right, anything you say. Well, so that's the famous Professor G. Schmidt. he's as much of a cranky old fart as everyone says he is. He and George seem to work really well together though, don't they? Well, if I recall, they were once master and student. He's got those dashing good looks though, but his personality leaves a lot to be desired. It doesn't take much to impress you, does it? Working with Sumerian ore is no doubt going to be a challenge, and they will need to find a way to use it to replicate the sharpness of an actual Tai Chi. Still, with Professor Schmidt on board, I'm sure they'll manage. He's the finest engineer in the country, if nothing else. Yeah, we'll just have to keep out of their hair and let them do what they do best. Finally, work on Val's Tai Chi began. George and Professor Schmidt worked as quickly as they could, so that they would be ready for the final battle with the Crow. While they were working, the nonsense received a sudden and unexpected call. Hey, you weren't at the concert. You should have been at the concert. Are you sure, Captain?
Yes, absolutely. Several days ago, the Alliance moved their line of defense around the capital westward, which means that the east side of the capital
is being purposely left open, so I feel like they're purposely leaving it open to instigate a battle, if they're doing that.
And in particular, the area around Trista are much more exposed than before.
How long do you figure that will last? That could totally be in our favor. Lucky us. Yeah, it sounds as though we might finally be able to achieve what we set out to do. Finally have a chance to wrestle the Academy from the Alliance's grasp. Guess the Alliance is so focused on trying to defend Heimdall, they don't have time to worry about Trista. We couldn't have asked for a better chance than this.
I have some other news that may be of interest to you as well.
Really?
The Noble Alliance forces are no longer the ones supervising Thor's military academy.
Don't tell me it's Jaegers.
Instead, they've assigned that task to the upper class students so the army can focus on defending the capital.
Oh, the fated showdown with patty cakes has come. Why the upper class students? I imagine their chosen to the academy would technically still be under the control of the nobility. I'm sure they're up to the task either way. Are we talking about all the upper class students or just a select number of them?
The academy is being overseen by a group of students calling themselves the Order of the Lion.
Interesting.
The group is centered around high-ranking nobles, and its commander is one of the sons of Marquis Higharms. Patrick T. Higharms.
Patty cakes, here I come. Oh, I'm actually smiling. Patty cakes? I heard he was still at the academy, but just what is he doing? What's this Order of the Lion? I know nobles love tradition, but the name sounds like something torn from a history textbook.
Other key members include the son and daughter of Count Florald, together with a butler and maid from the upper-class dormitory.
They got a butler and a maid.
To my knowledge,
Oh, boy.
the principal and the other instructors remain imprisoned within the academy itself, however.
Ferris is taking part too. If I had to wager, I guess the Alliance ordered them to. Not like they're in a position to refuse. That's a little worrying.
Principal Van Dyke is an honorary general of the army as well, so naturally, the army is concerned for his well-being. As such, we of the RMP are preparing to liberate Trista and the academy from the nobility.
Interesting.
It will be carried out before the battle for Heimdall can begin, using our most elite units.
Oh. But that means we won't get to do our thing. Can we get first crack? I know it is irresponsible and as stupid as that sounds. Captain, would you consider postponing your operation for at least a few days? Marine? Well, either he wants to get a first crack at it, or he wants to wait till the Tai Chi's done.
Do you not think the RMP is up to the task?
No, I don't doubt for a moment that you are. Since the day we were entrusted with the nonsense, no, even before that, liberating the Academy has been our dream. I don't just mean Class 7's dream either. It's something that every single student gathered on the ship wants to be a part of. You could even say it's our duty. Whether someone else could handle it isn't the issue. It's what we've come this far for. We want to do it with our own hands. Thank you, Reen. I feel the same way Reen does. Thor's was established by one of my ancestors, so I feel a connection to it in that sense. It feels only right that those who have an attachment to the Academy should come together and take it back. She's absolutely right. We've come all this way believing it would be us to lead We've come all this way believing it would lead us back to the Academy. Can't just let you leave the last step of our journey to you. After all that's happened, I think we're the ones who should be fighting that orderly line. Don't you agree? Yeah, you're right. Yep, it's gotta be us. We put all the enormous amounts of effort into taking it this far. It's only fair, right? We wouldn't be setting a very good example for second years if we didn't see the task we've taken on through to the end. I want to go and save Uncle Makarov too. That's a lot of yes votes right here. I'm pleased to see that we're all unanimous. Yeah, I want to do this too, Claire.
Really, Milliam? You too?
So, Captain, please. Won't you leave taking back Trista and the Academy to us? We realize we're asking a lot, but this is genuinely important to us. When I finally see Dad again, I want to be able to look back and feel proud of all I've done. I was never raised to beg, but in this case, no price is too great.
I wasn't expecting to get quite so strong a reaction from you. It's almost like we went to different schools. I've never felt quite the devotion and attachment to the Academy all of you clearly possess.
I suppose that is an interesting observation. There was a bit of a theme in the first game about how everyone in the Academy went their separate ways. Like, some went to the RMP, some went to the Imperial Army, some went to the nobility armies, the provincial armies. and their allegiances more went to them at that point. While in this case, it seems like almost everyone is still united by the school itself. We haven't been split up into these different factions, and the turmoil and the struggles came while we were in the academy, so our loyalty is much more to the academy than it is to any of these factions, which makes sense.
So it's a little strange for me to see how much each of you are willing to sacrifice, just so you can liberate Trista together. But strange in a good way.
Is that a yes?
We'll wait 2 days. Trista will form a vital base in our operation to take Heimdall. It needs to be liberated as soon as possible.
Are you really the one who should be making that decision?
I hope that will be enough time for you to achieve your dream of taking it back.
I hope so. Thank you, Captain. If you weren't with the RMP already, you'd make one hell of an actress, you know. You put on quite a show for someone who's going to say yes all along.
And what makes you say that? Regardless, I will be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you all again in Heimdall after this war is over.
Thank you. Good luck to you too, Captain Claire. Finally, Class 7 was granted permission to liberate Trista, left deciding the specifics of the operation to Toa. And eventually it was decided that they would carry out the mission on the same day a prototype of Val's new Tai Chi was completed. That is not 2 days. Okay, whatever. Ooh, just a prototype. I wonder how much of the ore it used up. Operation will begin today at 1200 hours. Make sure you've done everything you need to before then. As you already know, I won't be taking part in this one. This one's all you. My job as your teacher is to stay here. Wish you luck. I know you can do it. Thank you. What, you don't want to even, provide backup just in case shit goes down? I mean, okay. We might still got some time until then, so it might be worth going around making sure we got all we need. Yeah, we can't be too prepared. Not this time. Incidentally, how goes the development of Val's Tai Chi? Prototype was finished last night. There's still some work left before it's completely finished, but personally I say the progress we've made is nothing to scoff at. Professor Schmidt's really something, isn't he? I guess, but can he lighten up a little? I went to go down and to play in his workshop and he was all super mad at me and stuff. Were you expecting to be welcomed with a hug and some candy? Wait, does he have candy? Anyway, by the sound of it, he's going to be keep finding ways to improve until the very last candy is eaten. I'm used to want with help him out, but I should be able to tune your AUKUS units if you guys need it. We might just take you up on that, George. Whatever ensures you are as ready as possible. So much as resting on this battle, I don't want us to go out with any regrets. Right? All members of Class 7 will take part in the battle for Trista, whether they are in the active party or not. Okay. As such, make sure to check everyone's equipment, including the characters you may not ordinarily use. To advance the main story, speak to Toa and Captain Claire in the Captain's chair and select Commence Operation. Ooh, I don't think this is the point of no return? Doesn't seem like it should be. Oh yeah. You two are talking? Interesting. If we can retake Trista in the Academy, that area should serve as a valuable foothold for moving on the capital too. May even be able to gather information on Elise and my family's whereabouts as well. At least that is my hope. Please leave everything to us, Your Highness. We'll be sure to get them all back safe and sound. You're really a man a lady can count on, Reed. I just wish there's something I could do instead of just relying on all of you, though. Honestly, it's rather frustrating. You are doing something by virtue of your presence here. Honestly, if I was her, it'd be like, yeah, I'm doing something, but I'm not really doing something. You're giving the mark of legitimacy to our cause. Stepping onto a battlefield isn't the only way to make a difference. Yes, she's making a difference, but it's so much different to actively do something with your own hand, rather than just sit around and say, I'm a status symbol. Yay. By doing what you can, you're helping Rena and Emma do what they do. Oh my. What's with that look? All I'm doing is stating a fact, that's it. Perhaps you're right. Anyway, good luck, Reen. I know you do all you can to make this operation a success. I'll be waiting here, praying for your safe return. Thanks, let's go. Yeah. Ready? The Order of the Vine is the last obstacle standing between us and Thor's, but we can't let our guard down just because they recognize our faces. Hey? Just because we recognize their faces. They could, well, stop us at the finish line. Yep, Patty Cakes is no pushover, and I can imagine the other upper-class students working with him are just as strong. Even if we can take Trista back, there's no guarantee that getting control of the school is going to be easy. I wouldn't want it to be. No matter who stands in the way, our blade shall prevail. Isn't that right, Reen? Yeah, absolutely. I'll be counting on your support there, Laura. And as always, you will have it. Any day. This is our chance to reclaim Thor's. Can't just let it pass us by. I don't know if I can do much, but I'll try not to be a liability. Stop putting yourself down, LoH. There's no way you'd be a liability. You're way stronger than you give yourself credit for. We all know it, too. You really think so? Thanks, Reen. But now that you said it, I really don't want to let you down. Yeah, I don't think anyone is. I've been using everyone relatively regularly, and the only person that I really don't have a good grasp over, like, strategy-wise, is Gaius. And even he's, like, competent. Plus, because it boosted everyone's levels up anyways. We're good. It's definitely one of those games that you don't have to grind, because it's going to give you the levels anyways. And if you're decent at the game, you're going to be able to beat the battles out of pure strategy. A lot's happened between Ferris and I, but when I left Thor's, I still considered her a dear friend, which is why it's a shock to hear she's part of the Order. I suppose we have no choice but to actually fight one another this time. You do have a choice, Elisa. We don't want to make you do something that'd hurt you. If we need to, we can Thanks, Reen, but no. We're friends, but we're also rivals. Backing down will only disappoint her. So I'll face her head on like I always have done. And once we beat her, I'm going to bring her back to our side. Right. Then we do this together. Good. It's been a long time since we last saw the Academy. I wonder how the flowers are doing. Right. I almost forgot you were raising some. Yep. Got the seeds back in the core. I want to plant some more when we get back too. Hopefully Edel and Vivi will join me. I'm sure they will. And together, we'll make those flowers bloom. Yeah. It's not long until the operation starts. Probably not the best time to be playing card games. Well, maybe it won't hurt to play a bit. Might help with my nerves. Probably only got time for one game though. Who should I play? You can play two with one character before the operation to liberate Trista begins. Choosing a character here will let you trigger a special event with them later in the game, even if you didn't bond with them in Brayhard. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is... Okay, I get it. Who do I choose? Does this override the, I assume this doesn't override the link requirements. So, it's gotta be Laura, doesn't it? I don't think that'll get her up to 6 or anything, but she's the closest. Oh well, I guess Laura. Hi.
Then let us begin our duel.
Ooh, one final blade match. And I get a
Please,
fucking shit
draw
hand.
a card.
Fuck.
Then I'll Divine Bolt!
No.
Mirror!
Fuck you.
I didn't expect that.
Really?
Raging Winds!
Really? No! Not that one! No, that's like the... Okay, if I put these down, I should be able to goad her into taking a lot more of her not great cards. Okay, so what's left should be a pretty decent chance of being something pretty good.
Well played.
Damn. Oh, well.
Power!
Oh, I could have gotten rid of that.
An excellent duel.
I hate that card. Just take away force. It's such a stupid card. I hate it. I claim victory today. So I have to admit that playing with you has taken a load off my mind. I feel much more at peace now. Glad I invited you then. Operation is going to be tough, but I know we can make a success if we really put our minds to it. For certain. But please, be careful, Reen. We will all be at your side when it comes time to take back the Academy. But I fear you and Val will have a number of battles to fight on your own during your approach. No doubt about that. Noble Alliance has mostly withdrawn from Trista, but I'm sure there are a few stragglers just itching for a fight. I doubt we'll even be able to make it into town without having to go through a few of their soldats first. Most likely not. Still, there's no need to worry about me. I'll be just fine. And why is that? I can't even count how many battles I fought with Val now. I know what I'm doing at this point. And if that wasn't enough, now I've got a prototype of Val's Tai Chi to use too. Maybe I'm not ready yet to face Crow, but I'm sure as hell not going to lose to anyone else before I do. With all that and you guys watching over me, how could I? You're so confident, even now. Well, I won't deny you that. All I can do for you and Val is put my utmost belief into the two of you. But when you arrive, let's go and reclaim our home, side by side. Let's do it. Yes! I did not think it would give that much, but that's great. Okay. Good. She's the only one that would have reached with that too. Okay. I don't know if we get another chance to do shit with people, but that felt like the sort of like last chance to get someone up. So I guess my choice is for actually. Wait. Okay, good. I just checked it and I thought, wait, would I have been able to do cards with Princess Alphen? Because I know she's not up to 5 yet. I know she isn't. So yeah. But no, I went back and checked. I looked at the recording. Nope. She was not an option, so I didn't have to do it there. So we're finally able to do the whole Academy Liberation thing, huh? Now we're talking. Time to fill up my tummy and get ready to rumble. Just don't eat so much you can't actually fight, okay? Never in a million years. Val's the one doing, no, Lammy's the one doing the actual fighting anyways. I want to get back to the Academy just as bad as you do. So I'm not going to do anything that'd ruin our chances here. Alright. We're counting on you. You better be. I'm trying to use all the combat data we gathered to predict the enemy's next move and what their formation might be. Most of them have left town, but this is the capital's eastern line of defense. No way that there won't be a military presence. I figured as much. As long as we're prepared, though, I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll do this no matter what. Damn right. This is our first step towards Heimdall and reuniting with my dad, too. Yep, that's for the best. Ooh, okay, I don't think I ever came in here. Okay. You doing good? Doing okay? Welcome, young one, to my room of fortune. Come closer, if you dare see what your fate has in store for you. Oh wait, hold on a second. Where'd this all even come from? Did you set this whole thing up on your own? There's no need to worry. I received permission. With the war raging around us, there's no shortage of students whose heart needs guidance. I'm here to provide it to them. Okay. What kind of person signs off on something like this? If there is something you don't believe or understand about my explanation, simply attribute this to fate. Should you ever find yourself lost in this willing void and need my guidance, please do come and visit. I'd be happy to offer you my services. Perhaps you'd be interested in knowing the compatibility with your companions. Maybe. Curious about your compatibility with your companions, are you? Very well. Two elements go into your compatibility. The first element is your bond with the other person, which gradually builds over time. Second is whether you've had a faithful moment with them that will allow you to allow your relationship to advance. I believe you had a chance to experience those sorts of moments very recently. In fact, take a moment to look how you're faring. Companions with you whom a bond has developed and you shared fateful moments are Elisa Reinford, Laura as I said, Alphen, Racing, Anna. That's all. Oh, apparently I'm good enough for Alphen. Okay. You have the chance to develop your relationship with one and only one of them soon. Oh, but who will you choose? I think I'm late. I think I'm too late on that. Of course. Oh, the curse of popularity. Next are your companions with whom you've experienced a fateful moment with, but with whom your bond is insufficiently developed. Elliot Craig, Eustace Alberea, Vic Hostile. That is all. Do not fret. There's still ample time to develop your bonds. Fateful moments are fateful, tied to specific times in our lives, but bonds can be developed whenever you wish. Still, you have some say in your fate. Whether you choose to seek the fateful moments or let them pass is up to you. Finally, the names of those with whom you've developed a strong bond but have not experienced a fateful moment with. Oh, no one at all. Convenient. Well, that's all I can tell you. Remember, your fate is not set in stone, but you're the only one who can influence it. Good luck. Okay. So, could I really, get them up in time? Because, I mean, Fee's... Eustace definitely not. He's still in 4. Fee and Elliot are in 5, but... Could I really get them up a whole 1 by the end of this? Maybe there's, one final one that really gives a big boost. Well, they're the only ones I even have a chance to, so... Well, I guess the other option is to go out and literally just grind battles constantly with them. Just them. Just constantly. Until I have a high enough thing. Seems like a bad idea, though. How are the horses doing? The Order of the Lion, is it? Well, the upper class students never do disappoint on the pompous nomenclature front. Though I suppose that they see it as a manifestation of their pride and resolve. Yeah, we can't let the silly name lull us into underestimating them. They've got both strength and resolve, but so do we. We also have a silly name for the ship. You can say that again. We simply have to show them that ours is greater than theirs could ever hope to be. I will let nothing stop us from taking back our academy. I know you all feel the same way. Horses and I will be cheering you on, so give him all you got. With pleasure. Meanwhile, Reen should take the chance to make sure Val's ready for combat. Obviously, progress on his new Tai Chi is out of your hands, but I'm sure there's something you can do for him on your own. Yeah, good call, will do. I already did that a while ago. We're fine. Hi, best buddy. You having a bad time? Wow, he looks so focused and dreamy. So this is it, huh? He's got a nice hat. That does look cool. A weapon fit for a Divine Knight. Still just prototype, but it looks incredibly powerful. What are you doing? I've been putting the finishing touches on this prototype. I'll be doing that by the time the operation of yours begins, so go wait somewhere else. Right, sorry. Better get back to getting ready and avoid getting in his way. Oh my goodness, Senpai noticed me. How are you doing? I miss the smell of Trista's winds. Our long journey home is almost over now. It feels like we've been on for years, doesn't it? But we're almost there. And you're right, Trista is our home. I doubt there's a single student who isn't excited to be back. I'll be counting on you to back me up when you're on the ground, guys. Always, Reen. Always. As long as our class is together, there's nothing for us to fear. How about giant mechs crumbling and falling into our peripheral as we get surrounded and Val is inoperational? There's definitely things to fear, that's my point. Asher Schmidt's still working away on Val's sword. Honestly, in my book it's done. It's just a prototype, right? But he insists there's still something missing. Which means he's going to keep tweaking it on his own until we pry it out of his hands. That's a master craftsman for you. What a perfectionist. More of an artist than a craftsman, if you ask me. You got the perfectionist spot right, though. His work's done when he says it's done. Tom, Mia, and other people's opinion be damned. Trust me, I know. Oh, he is definitely not a craftsman. Nor is he a very responsible engineer. Anyway, even if the good professor deems it incomplete, I'm glad that we've got that blade ready to go for the operation. Now everything's up to you, Val, and your classmates. Good luck. I know you pull through. You can count on us. Yeah. Well, it's finally time for you students to do what you've been waiting to all this time. Like I said before, it's not gonna be... I'm not gonna be down fighting with you this time. I'll be staying up here, watching over you as your instructor. It's fine by me. We're going to leverage everything you've taught us to take back the academy, and we'll want you to watch us do it. I'd expect nothing else from my star people. I know you won't disappoint. Not much longer until we get started. I can hardly imagine a more grandiose, triumphant return to Thor's, especially given all the lovely young ladies who've been waiting on me, bated breath with quivering lips. We'll probably be crossing swords with your former classmates, right? Oh, I prepared myself for that. I have to. They're so strong that a single moment of hesitation could mean defeat. In fact, I find the prospect of taking them on rather stimulating. If they plan to go all out, then so shall we. Simple as that. Okay, if you want to be a masochist, be a masochist. Okay, what's there? Okay, good. Nothing else I need to report. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that because I can only commence operation and I can't go to other places, that this is not the point to no return that I was being told about, so... Commence operation. Ready to go, Reen. Everyone's equipment will be at its very best. That includes Val, too. All modes of Class 7 take part in the battle for Trista, whether they're in active body or not. So just make sure to check everyone's equipment, etc., etc. After I can commence operation, 2 teams will be organized to carry out the operation. I'm good. I'm pretty happy about what I got. Time for the operation to begin to draw closer. The decisive moment almost upon them. Those taking part congregate on the bridge for one last review. Alright, let's go over everything again just to be safe. First, here's what we know about Trista. The majority of the Alliance forces that were there have withdrawn, but some still remain, defending the town's east side. It's likely that the moment we approach Trista, they're going to come under attack by the soldat stationed there. That's when Val and I come in. We'll deal with them first and clear a path for everyone else. Right, this is the first time we'll be able to see this Marine or Taichi prototype is capable of too. After you liberated Trista, Reen, you and the rest of Group A will head directly to the Academy's front gate. And not that anyone here could possibly forget, but you'll also have the world's most adorable captain accompanying you. I have to say, I don't know how I feel about her being on the front lines. Neither do I. I can't help but agree. You've been a tremendous support for us, of course, but this is the first time you'll be taking an active role in combat. Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm a military academy student, just as much as you guys. I can put up a good fight. I won't get in the way or hold you back, promise. Now, if what we're doing is to be seen as legitimate, we'll need her assistance from the ground anyways. Who better to overthrow Patrick Hyons himself than the president of the student council? Now you're talking. Group A's primary objective would be to escort Toa safely to the academy so she can work her magic. Good luck, you guys. We won't let you down. Angelica, aren't you joining us too? Yeah, I doubt I'll make much of a substitute for Sarah, but I'll give it my best shot. After Group A is off the nonsense, me and the rest of Group B will fly down the back of the academy and charge in. Attacking from both sides at the same time sounds like a plan. Solid enough plan to me. Let's just hope said plan works. Not much point freaking out about it now. And with all the people we have on board, we've got more backup than we could ever ask for. Exactly. We've done all we can. Everything is in Adios' hands now. Oh, I feel a tinge running down my spine from all the feverish excitement coursing through the air. One would think that you'd be a little more nervous considering what you're about to do. That's just how Class 7 operates. It's been a long, long journey coming this far, but you've overcome every obstacle in your path and done yourselves proud. Now, all that remains is to go out there and liberate your academy. Best of luck. I know you'll pull through. Thank you, Your Highness. Woo! Everyone, assume your positions. It's time to take back our academy. I assume I'll be able to set up Group A and Group B. I hope I'll be able to, because I didn't change up my party. I've been able to change my party basically every other time. Toa temporarily joined the party. Okay, Rin and Toa can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. Toa has a special craft called Weakener. Using Weakener on the enemy inflicts a status aptly called Weak Upon them. This is new. Craft unique to Toa, which inflicts the weak status onto an enemy for 4 turns. Balance down, art efficiency, art efficacy plus 50. Do we really want to... Oh, on the... Okay, it's the efficacy of each element. Okay, I get it. That sounds overpowered. Select the characters which will form Group A, the group that will enter through Trista. Members not selected for Group A will automatically be recruited to Group B, led by Angelica. Ooh, how do I want to split this up? Okay, I think this is a pretty good split in how I want to do it. Rin, Elisa, and Fee. I think this is healing for Elliot, Elisa for magic and support, Fee as the secondary attacker, and Eustace as an auxiliary person who can use crafts, arts, and other attacks. On the other side, we have Angelica, who's mainly an attacker, with Alora as the other attacker. Then you have Machias as the auxiliary support, healing from Emma, another hitter from and sort of magic user because of her lost art from Milliam, and then Gaius, who will do whatever he can, basically. Yeah, but I think that's a good one. That's a good, I think that's a good split between people. Technically, I could take off Domination and Tauros off of her. Nah, I'm just gonna leave everyone with the setup they have. Optimization is good, but it's more fun if you just take it as it is and go with it. Let's go. This operation is bound to be the most significant battle we've fought to date. We can't afford to do anything. We can't afford anything to go wrong. Might be better off just sticking to one link partner while I'm fighting in Val. During the Liberation Trista, you'll only be able to use a single link partner during the Divine Might battles. Choose someone whose bonding event you didn't see in Breahard to make their final event available. If you meet all other conditions. So many chances. Oh my goodness. There's no way I can meet the other conditions with anyone except the people I already have it with, so Elisa would be the best. I think Elisa's the best one I could have. Getting CP back like that is probably the best way.